What is up? This is what we have for trade of the day. As you can see, took multiple trades today in general. Way too many. Over traded for sure. But in this area, I went after this short a few times and lost. What I was looking at was obviously this box that I draw out here, and I'm looking for a failure in this area. It was a little bit more skeptical because we already had a failure out of that area to the left, so I wasn't really sure if this was just going to blow through the top, but I did give it a few tries. And so a lot of the trades that I was doing today, I was messing with my presets on TradingView, trying to figure out how to save them properly, so when I go into a trade I have a preloaded stop loss and target, mainly for my stop, because the areas that I get in are usually pretty volatile. So if I'm jumping in on the trade and I have to manually set a stop, I found out last week that I was not doing great with that. I needed my stop to be already plotted on the chart as soon as I went in. That way I can adjust it or move it or leave it alone. But at least I had it there, or I wasn't scrambling in high volatility areas to try to get a stop loss in. So basically in this trade though, what we're looking for is we're getting a bunch of wicks that are, bottoming out right at that area. I'm kind of looking at just that leg. It's not making it all the way down to the 50%. If it already made it to the 50% and then was, popped up into this area, I wouldn't be trying to trade a short. I would assume that it's going to go long. But it's not making it to the 50%, which makes me think that we're not done yet. So I do go after this thing quite a few times. Like I said, definitely over trading, but I think I had higher risk. I had 2 contracts on the mini, $50,000 account, and finally I lowered it to 1 contract. I realized that I was getting into a pretty bad over trading spot here, so I didn't want to not take the trade. So finally we get in here, we get this nice drop here, and then I have that target set and my stop loss is already set. So I finally got the presets where I think I lost like $600 or $700 being an idiot, messing with presets inside the NQ. I did flip over to paper trading to try to do that, and that didn't work. It was 2 different presets for some reason. So then I went to MNQ. I messed with that. So the first entire 30-40 minutes of the trading day was me messing with presets, and sometimes I would click into a trade checking the long preset, knowing that there was a huge possibility of it going short, and it wouldn't put my stop loss in, and then it would tank on me. So then I'd take like $400 loss. Yeah, it was the way that I did it was pretty stupid, but I did it. So at this point I was like, okay, we're probably going higher. We're just going to leave the stop here. Did think about moving my stop up right above that candle a little bit more, but I just left it alone. This was going to be my last trade, so definitely over traded and didn't need to take any more trades if this one didn't work. And even if it did, I was pretty much done. So it's about 8:15, so I think I broke even. I might have been a little under. I haven't checked, but not the best day for me by far. But so I started to get a little staircase here. I was like, okay, that's kind of working in its favor. Then I measured the 50% and just type that in. that this is the 50, where we're hitting right now is the 50% of the leg, and I always know there's a big possibility I could lose the trade right as that happen, but trade ends up working out pretty nice. Yeah, I just held it to my target and ended up pushing through, so it ended up being a nice trade. I liked it. But yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and good luck trading.